Welcome back to the Secret Yarnery Vlog, episode 2. Just a quick one because I wanted to really show you that blanket before I give it away today. So, because I love it. Like, I really love it. It's really cute. Not joking. Okay, so this was that big, gonna be Cocoon Cardigan. I still have to do my ends. However, now it is a big blanket. So it is really big. Like 1.5 meters by 1.5 meters-ish. Really heavy. How many balls? 16. About 19 balls of chenille. These guys, but a different color. And I really love the edge. So I did a tutorial about that, but I'm going to wait to upload it so that the blanket part is done too. But isn't that the cutest, sweetest edge? So it's from my girlfriend's sofa. Yay! Love it. It is so cozy that I need to make one for myself. That's how good it is, but I'm going to use a different color than the blue for me. Sorry about the noise. I'm going to use this kind, I think. So that's what I'm thinking, like a coral with the cream color. Really great. So I'm looking forward to that. Future whip, not urgent. I got to calm down. So many things I'm doing now. Won't even get into it. So I wanted to show you that. Love it, and love it. Even with the ends to sew in, I still love it. And I said I was going to show you my slippers, which I love. So these are my slippers. We call it the 2-hour slippers. So I made it with 1 ball of chenille and 1 ball of acrylic, so that they're super fuzzy, and then little flowers on them. So at night you know which is your left foot and which is your right foot. Plus, how cute is that? So I love it. These take like, I call them 2-hour slippers, but they're not. They're probably like 1 hour and 15-minute slippers, maybe hour slippers. It doesn't take any time. This is how you start. So you start at the toe and do your rounds until it is long enough for the top of your foot, like where your toes are, and then you just work back and forth like a sled or a toboggan if you're Canadian, all the way down until it's the right length for your heel. So love that. These I made 1 row too long, to be honest, so I still wear them. I love them, but I want to make another pair 1 row shorter at the heel. So I'm looking forward to doing that. But no rush. I have to calm down, as I said. So those are my slippers. Oh, and this is my tortoise. This is the Heidi Bear's tortoise. I forget what she calls it. Elaine, something like that. But it's the tortoise. And I just use regular chunky craft acrylic, local acrylic, and super cute buttons. The buttons turned out to be, they're from a sewing store. I paid like 60 cents each, which I think is like crazy price. Because you can get buttons here for so cheap. Like, I don't know, 500 for $4 or something. Like 500 buttons. So I think 60 cents for 1 button is crazy. But they're so cute. And I didn't have to go to a bad part of town to buy them, so that's always good. Anyway, so that is the back side with the ruffle, and then that's the underside. And he's got his little shell going around. So I thought he's super cute. Like the shape and everything, I thought it's really a really good pattern. So that's Heidi Bear's. I'll put a link for that down below when I remember. And that's it, I guess. That's all I wanted to show you. I really wanted to show you that blanket. Oh, and my dress. I made this dress a while back. Top down. So you just start at the collar and then work your way down. And then foundation chain under the arm and keep going down the body. And then build your sleeves, and do the edging. So super cute. I like it a lot. It's chenille again. I'm into chenille. So it's pretty good for cold weather. So soon I won't be able to wear it. It's September, so October we are apparently getting rains, short rains, which means fall, basically, or spring technically. And then from then on it gets hot. So by Christmas, it's like 28, 30 degrees. So this is a no-go. So I'm trying to wear it while I can. And we have class today. Soon, which is why I'm rushing and a little out of breath because I've been running around trying to fluff and clean my room. Well, actually, I delegated the cleaning yesterday, and my lady did a pretty good job. But I still have to get a bit ready. I have some new ladies coming, haven't been here before. So, you know, got to make a good first impression. And I want to also scoot to the grocery store, so I have some bitings. We have a new Carrefour down the road. If anybody doesn't know, Carrefour is this big French grocery chain. I haven't heard of it in Canada, but I haven't been to Canada for like way too long, so I can't say. But really good. They have a really good bakery, and I knew I'm going to go pick up some bitings for my students so we can have a little snack. And our project today, we're starting granny square project bags. So it's just that one where you get the 5 granny squares, whatever size you want to make, but I want to make them pretty big because we have pretty big projects these days. And 1 for the bottom and 4 for the sides, and a handle. I'm working on the handle. Well, I'm not working on the handle. I'm working on the handle in my head. Because I don't want, well, I want like fat rope handles is what I want. Crocheted rope handles. So I'm pondering that. And so that's what we're going to start doing, and also do the like stitch a cotton liner for inside so it doesn't stretch out. Because some of my ladies want to learn stitching as well. And more than crochet, I've sewn for my whole life. So pretty, not saying pretty good at it, but there's nothing really I can't sew. Like, you know, if I want to do it, I can do it. I have like 6 sewing machines. That was my outside voice. Can you imagine 6? That's how bad it is. In my defense, if your sewing machine breaks here, you can't actually get it fixed. Well, you can, kind of. You can't get it, like the embroidery machines and stuff like that do the fancy stitches, the computerized, no-go, can't get it fixed here. So I have one of those, but I try not to use it. The one I use the most is like a professional quilting machine. It's a Janome. It goes so fast. Like, I think it's like 1,600 stitches a minute. Like, the thing blasts. Like, I don't even, it has a throttle to slow it down. So that's the one I use a lot. Anyway, it's not I won't talk about that. Anyway, stitching the linings for the bags. So that'll be really cute and a good starting project for sewing. Anyway, that's what I'm doing today. Got to rush off to the grocery store. Wanted to say hi. And thanks to everybody who's watching. I think that's like so cool. I wasn't really expecting it. So thanks a lot. It means a lot to me. Even though I got a thumbs down from somebody. I'm okay with that. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll be back sometime next week. I got a birthday party a birthday lunch tomorrow for my 4-year-old, bouncy castle afterwards, school cupcakes and stuff on Monday, and we're starting a crochet initiative teaching single mothers, unemployed single mothers, how to crochet, hopefully so they can make something that we can sell so they have an income. Working out that, I think I'm going to start with a shopping bag. I'm working on that. I've got the bottom, it's really cool, but I'll show you next week once I figure it out, because it's half figured out, not completely figured out. And so I'm working on that as well. So this week coming, it's a bit crazy, but I'll always find a few minutes to pop in and say hi. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you're having a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Stay hooked. Welcome back to our vlog. Welcome back to the Secret Yarnery vlog episode 2.